I've got a Harvard poll. It found that a Democrat wave could be coming in November. 55% of millennials who are of voting age say they plan to vote Democrat. That's the wave. Come on in, Fred Barnes, the Weekly Standard executive editor and a Fox News contributor. Do you put much faith in that study? A wave of millennials voting left.
Yeah, no, not at this time. Millennials may vote, they may not. They do tend to be Democratic, but look, it's April. The election's in November. A lot can happen between then and now. Historically, the out party's going to do well. That's the Democrats. They'll do well. And Liz has been talking about these vacant seats, Republicans retiring, and that also helps the Democrats. But a lot of these seats are examples of how gerrymandering works. You know, they've been made so Republicans can hold on to the seats even when they're open seats. But look, it looks good for the Democrats, but we'll see.
Okay.
You know, it looked good for Hillary Clinton. Remember that?
I do, as a matter of fact. I remember it very well indeed. All the way up until November the 7th at midnight. I remember it very, very well. That's right. Here's another one for you. President Trump tweeting about Russia and Syria this morning. I'm going to read it out for our viewers who may not yet have seen it.
Okay,
Hold on, let me do this. Russia vows to shoot down any and all missiles fired at Syria. Get ready, Russia, because they will be coming. Nice and new and smart. You shouldn't be partners with a gas-killing animal who kills his people and enjoys it. All right, Fred, that's pretty harsh stuff. How do you respond to that?
I would say that President Trump believes in saber rattling, and maybe he should. Look, who has gotten farther with the North Koreans than Donald Trump? Being nice with them, you know, telling them you'll build something in North Korea, that doesn't do any good. I think he's scared of the North Koreans by all this saber rattling, and he's doing it again with the Russians.
Now, one interesting thing here, Fred, is you're going to interview Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. I think you interview him tomorrow. Are you going to talk to him about ending the filibuster and have everything go through on a 51-vote deal?
No, I think he likes filibusters. I can ask him, and I will. But you don't get your hopes up if you're trying to get rid of the filibuster. It's been there a long time. It's been, you know, it's been nicked around the edges. But I think it's good. I like filibusters, and besides, maybe we don't need it now. I mean, Congress can find its way to gridlock without filibusters.
Okay. What else are you going to talk? Oh, Paul Ryan. The news is just flowing all over us this morning. I almost forgot that.
Great day.
Wonderful news day.
Yep.
What do you think about Ryan retiring but holding the speakership until January of next year?
You know, this was about the biggest non-surprise of the year. Everybody knew he was leaving. And he's gotten the biggest thing that he wanted, and that was tax reform and tax cuts. It was a great triumph. That's why he's here in Congress. You know, he's one of those who believes that God sends Republicans to Congress for one reason: cut taxes. He's done that. So he's going to leave. Remember, and here's what, I've watched your show a lot this morning, and there have been some very good people, particularly Charlie Hurt. But you have to remember one thing about Paul Ryan. He's a policy guy. He's not a political guy. He really didn't want to be speaker. And he's triumphed on at least his biggest policy aim. He mentioned entitlements this morning at his press conference, that they have to do something there, but everybody knows nothing is going to happen.
Okay. Fred Barnes, always a pleasure to have you with us, sir. Thank you very much indeed.